What's up, gamers? It's me, EG here, with the new video. And sorry if my throat's a little bit scratchy. Getting off a little cold. Actually not really cold, I guess allergies really. But I'm here with episode 2 of NBA of Let's Talk Ball. I think that's the series called. I can't even remember the series name. That's so much I suck at remembering stuff. But nonetheless, let's get to it. And I want to let y'all know that I had an episode 2 coming out, but I was trying out a new way to do it. And it didn't work out. It really is true. I think I probably post images of it if y'all don't believe me. But I was trying to use a different method, and I kind of lost my USB drive, my flash drive, so I couldn't upload it to my computer. I mean, I couldn't transfer it to my computer before I could actually upload it to YouTube. So it was just sitting on the other thing that I'll probably try another day when I actually do find my flash drive. And hopefully it works, so that'll be surprised by then. But this is episode 2, even though it should be episode 3. But let's just get to it. And I have some important news. If y'all don't know about it, yeah, by the time you actually see this video, y'all probably know about it. But
can't get it to go.
The coach of the Golden State Warriors, I forgot his name. He got fired. Since, you know, the Golden State Warriors lost in the playoffs, he got fired. So there's a new opening, and I think Steve Kerr might get this job. Because he's been, I guess, looking for a coaching place. He's up for it to be a coach, and people were speculating that he was gonna go to the Knicks. But people said even I said it, that if he waits a little bit, he could go to a better place, like Golden State, where there's less trouble to start off his coaching career. And I guess this could be it. You kind of relate to Steph Curry and Klay Thompson because he's a three-point shooter. But Steve Kerr might get this job. And let's talk about all of the winners. Well, not really all the winners, but let's talk about 3 of my favorite Game 7s, which is Nets and Toronto. Which that went down to the final seconds, where Kyle Lowry got packed by Paul Pierce, and that thing was crazy. I wasn't able to watch it at that time because I was too busy doing something else, but I did see like a lot of replays. I tried to get as much replays as I could get out of it, and Kyle Lowry, that was a crazy game. It was, and congratulations Nets, but Toronto, you did really good, and can't wait to see your next playoffs because I guarantee you they'll be in the next playoffs. The other one was the Clippers and Golden State. That game was, I don't know how the Clippers won. People were thinking Golden State was gonna win, but people don't. But the Clippers are really good. Chris Paul is, in my book, considered like the best point guard of today. Yeah, sure, Steph Curry could shoot threes, but Chris Paul has more experience. Since he's so experienced, he is the better player right now. That doesn't say Steph Curry is gonna be behind him all the time, but Chris Paul has more experience, so that's one of the reasons why I think Clippers won. And they have, I guess, better guys in the post, which is Blake Griffin and DeAndre Jordan, were on Golden State. They didn't have a lot, so that was, you know, that was like surprising for some people, but just surprising for some other people. And the other game is the Spurs versus Dallas, and I'm kind of mad. Here's why I'm a little mad, because they took all the hype from Game 6 and Game 5 and Game 4. Those 3 games were when I forgot which game it was, when Vince Carter made, I think it was possibly Game 3, Game 4, even maybe I'm not even sure what game it was, but when Vince Carter made that 3, a lot of people think this either the Spurs are done or they're gonna come back and destroy the Dallas, and that's what it did a little bit until Game 6, where they lost again. And in Game 7, a lot of people, there was a lot of hype in that game, considering not a lot of people watch the Spurs because they're old. But just kidding. But I'm disappointed because the Spurs blew out the Mavs. Yeah, sure, all the Spurs fans. I'm a Spurs fan in a way. We were all happy about it, but I wanted a game I love games that go down to the wire, that goes down to the last second where the guy hits the buzzer beater. because those games are like the games that you remember. And people say that this playoffs, the first series of this playoffs, is one of the most memorable first round of any playoff, and I agree. I'm just mad that the Mavericks gave up like actually they really gave up 5 minutes before in the fourth quarter when they set out Dirk, but at the end they didn't even finish running out the clock. They gave up like at 59 seconds, maybe even 54, around the 1 minute mark. So it was kind of sad. I feel bad for the Mavs. They're a really good team, and I think they have a lot of free agents. They have Monte Ellis, Vince Carter. I don't know. Maybe even Dirk. I can't remember, but Vince Carter, Dwan Blair, because he was on a 1-year contract, and I think all those guys are gonna stay because they worked well. They just lost at a game 7, so I'm not gonna be surprised with all of those free agents that Dallas has. I'm not surprised at least 4 of those free agents stay with Dallas and the other ones, move on, because maybe Sean Marion might leave, even though he's a good player with a very ugly shot. He is very ugly. He has a weird ugly shot, but it works out for him, and I'm not gonna complain about that. He makes them, so I can barely make threes, and he's making like nothing with that very ugly shot. So I think Sean Marion might go to another place where they need him for like a 1-year contract or a 2-year contract, because he is kind of getting old. And free agents is pretty much Tim Duncan for the Spurs, and I don't know about that. That's a different story. Tim Duncan might, if they win the championship, then of course Tim Duncan's retire. If they don't, then he might retire still. So it's like it's a lose-win really. It's actually a lose-lose because they lose Tim Duncan either way. That's pretty much what's probably gonna happen. And here's an interesting fact. I'm from San Antonio, right? And the girl that I guess ratted out the Clippers owner is from San Antonio. And when I heard that, I wasn't smiling because that's what San Antonians do, but I was like laughing, like the irony. It's between me and my people that I know. But when I looked at my friends that saw it, that heard about it too, we were just like laughing because it was like, what, really? Like, why should it have to be from here? But this is just a fun fact for y'all. And this is pretty much it for episode 2, which should be episode 3, because I wanted to upload episode 2 because it was still during the playoffs. But since it's already round 2, so it's no use. And let me give you just all the players, like all the teams, because I have like about a minute left on this commentary. So let me give you a lot of teams that are in. Right now it's Indiana and Wizards. I think Wizards are gonna win that one. It's the Nets and Miami. I think Miami's gonna win that one. On the West side, it's OKC and Clippers. If Kevin Durant doesn't get back on his rhythm when he was in a regular season, Clippers are gonna win that. Spurs and Trailblazers. I am a Trailblazers fan more than a Spurs fan, but Trailblazers only have 2 guys in the league, maybe even 3 if you're maybe even 4 at most. They only have like a starting team. They don't have, their bench is not good. If you could shut down Damian Lillard, if you could shut down LaMarcus Aldridge, which is your scorer, if they could put Thiago, since he was doing good on Dirk, if they could slow down LaMarcus Aldridge and keep Damian Lillard away from heating up at the 3, Spurs could possibly win. But if they don't, then Trailblazers are gonna possibly win. And again, for the Wizards and Indiana, if Indiana doesn't get their act together, they're gonna lose because they barely won. And it was only because of Jeff Teague. But on the Wizards side, there's John Wall and Bradley Beal. Sure, people say they're inexperienced, but they're not really inexperienced. They got Trevor Ariza, they got Nene, 2 guys that Trevor Ariza is, I think, the only one with a ring, but still, he has a ring. So that is experience. Nene, he has experience. He's pretty old. And then, and Gortat, he's he's been around too. So they're not inexperienced. And if Indiana doesn't get their stuff together, then just the Wizards will probably win it. And for the Heat's really a good team, and I know Nets is a really good team too. So that's probably gonna go down to like games. I think Heat's gonna have a game 6. That's what I think. So game 6, and for Clippers and OKC, if Kevin Durant gets his stuff, gets back on his groove, it's going to go down to game 7, which I hope, because I love game 7s. They're the craziest things. It never goes away a game 7, even for a fan. So good luck for all the teams. And this is me, EG here, signing out.
Charles Oakley gets the bucket. Oh, I love that look. Oh, can't connect from distance. Turnover. He's on fire. The Ballers have 16 points.